Go now! I might really do something.
Do you know the story of the prodigal son? Bad son gets a 5-star treatment, and the good son gets nothing.
My son hasn't been exactly honest with you.
It's probably for the best, love. It'll do us good to have a bit of a break.
Why did you do it, Ryan?
I can do whatever I like. You owe me your life, remember? That's where I live.
Locusts. No. Frogs. No. The bringer of the plague is... Sam Armstrong.
Has cursed the women of this sceptred isle, this blessed curse. All the mothers to be in this green
Lock
and
up your
pleasant
daughters,
land.
lest he molest them with the fruit of his accursed
Seed
loins.
is cursed. Cursed, I tell you. Thou shalt not kill.
No, it wasn't me.
Plague. A plague.
No, never, never.
Accursed leprous loins.
No.
Leprous loins.
No. No. No.
Groans. Whatever perversions are being performed up here belong in the gutter downstairs.
I've got an earache. Oh, it must be the altitude so high.
Well, if you can't stand the height, get out of the bedroom.
Morning. Gorgeous.
Oh. What is it?
Nothing. Or something.
What? Tell me.
Well, I think I might be.
Oh, sweetheart.
I know.
We've never been to antenatal classes before.
No. We have never been to antenatal classes, but I went because you were just too busy. What was it? Oh, yes, we were neglecting Roxanne, weren't we? We both know what you were working on.
Well, the antenatal class are going to be full of...
Pregnant women! Oh, bravo, Alex! Hurrah, hurrah! Yes, all with their hormones maniacally raging. Yes, woo! What fun! Do you know what? I think that this is the right time to implement the no sex.
No, I think it's way too early.
No, it's not too early. No. You know why? Because it was about this time in my pregnancy when you were getting loads and I was getting none. Yes.
Roxanne.
Go away! It's not your hair! No sex till after this baby's born.
Roxy?
No. Come on. Breathe, Alex. Come on, you can do it.
I thought you'd be round at the halfway house. Your mum tells me you spend a lot more time round there looking after that lad.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh. Dedicated patient aftercare. You should be a doctor. Take after your mum.
Oh, no, Ryan, please. You should stay and talk to Woody. We should all meet up with his daughter.
Oh, I don't think so, Mother. And whatever it is you two have got going on, it won't be going on for much longer.
Time for a lie-in. Just a quickie.
Ryan?
Oh, my God.
Ryan?
Surely Sam Armstrong has told you how fabulous our lions were.
Sam? You mean you and Sam have... met?
We've met all right. Night after night after night.
Ryan?
But you really have to stop being so ridiculous. I just want you to try and have a little more patience with Woody.
Oh, Mother.
And you have to make a little bit of an effort to meet his daughter.
I will, Mother, I will.
Good.
I'm sick of all this sneaking around.
God, you must be used to it, what with Sam sneaking around night after night after night
That's
after...
what we did. It was part of the fun.
with you though, sweet. It's all sneak and no fun. But you can always redress the balance.
No. Celeste. I said no. Right.
Oh, come on, do it to me. Do it to me.
No, you should have seen it. They were all lovey-dovey like school kids.
Well, I just don't know what Natalie's playing at. He's only after her for her money.
I wouldn't think that's all he's after. Or getting.
Do you know, Woody, he's just like his brother, isn't he, you know? Just thinks he can go out there, get what he wants, walk over anyone, nothing, no one will get in his way.
Yeah, well, no one stood in Danny's way, did they?
Oh, you know what? Cheers. Thanks for that, Alex.
I was just saying, I was agreeing with you. I think Woody's going to hurt Natalie the way that Danny... And some of us have to do without.
Diddums.
What is all this?
Hebrew. I'm teaching Lucy. It's time she took her first steps on the road to cultural enlightenment. Is there a problem, Samuel?
Why would you have to do it here?
Well, if I had my own room, then I could get out of your tousled hair.
You've got a room.
Hardly. If it were large enough, it could double as a study, and then your beholden little sister, desperately thirsting for knowledge, could be instructed in an environment more conducive to instruction. Wondering how you're going to stretch the housekeeping into the middle of next week? You should control your spending.
I do.
Think again.
Well, I don't spend anything on myself, do I? If it's all for Lucy and Ben, then that's okay, right?
Budgeting for a family is an art.
Yeah, not if you've got nothing to budget with. I've been celibate for 5 months.
I've been celibate since I was born.
It was 150 days.
So, you're all invited, yeah?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Invited where?
I'm making a promo.
Oh.
A music video.
Yeah, well, I don't think so, Django. This is a biology class, so if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but everyone's going to audition. I mean, you all want to be in the movies, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, all you gotta do is be there.
You all right, Mum?
Yeah.
Mrs. Brake.
Yeah.
Could I have a word?
Okay.
Have a seat, Fiona dear.
Thank you. Bit of a hot flush.
Yes.
It'll be my hormones.
Indeed.
You'll be the first to know. Besides Mike, that is. But I think I'm
Menopausal.
pregnant. We've been trying for a baby.
Oh, come, my dear. Now, don't pretend the menopause is not a possibility. You have all the classic symptoms.
Of being
Menopausal. Oh, yes. Hot flushes. Fainting spells. It happens to all of us. And some of us emerge the other end. Changed indeed.
Hello, mate.
I'm no mate of yours. You should have got out of here a long time ago, Woody. Should have gone away with your miserable brother.
Yeah, well, Danny's Danny and I'm me.
And you're both as low life as each other.
You want to watch yourself, Alex. That is fighting talk.
That's right. You should take your dodgy little deals and your neat little affairs and get out of here.
Well, you're the man to do it, are you? Run me out of town? Look, is this about Natalie? Because I'm telling you, she needs me. Especially after what happened to Jane.
To Jane.
Yeah, Jane.
No, I don't know. And what do you know?
Well, as much as you do. I ain't gonna hurt Natalie. I promise.
It's amazing how enriching knowledge can be, don't you think? And every day I learn something new. So, how is the lovely lady? Well, come on, don't be shy.
It's Sam. She told me herself she even slept with him.
Sam and Celeste. Well, if he did it once, he'll do it again. You can't let him get away with it, Ryan. You've got to get to him before he gets to you, and her.
I know.
He'll destroy everything you and Celeste have together. You know that, don't you? You have to promise me you won't let him.
I promise.
I don't hear you, Ryan.
I promise.
That's better.
There she is. She's gorgeous. Got to tell me what you think. Celeste!
Oh, 2 at a time. Hello, Cuz. Hello, lover.
What? You've met?
Yeah.
Nice of you to have told me.
Yeah. Well, it's lovely to see you again.
A play.
Yeah, sorry. I've got to go.
I'm here. And we're alone, so what do you want?
You might as well have wrapped your hands around Jane's throat and squeezed. You might as well have killed her yourself.
No.
It's not so easy to forgive what you've done.
I know.
You don't know. And my sister won't be the only one. There'll be other girls out there, innocent girls you'll touch.
Ryan.
Won't there? Well, yes. But no.
You're a liar and a murderer, and you should rot in hell for what you've done!
Well. Who's here? Right, boys, long time no steal. Didn't think so. What we got here, then? Nice.
Cheap.
Well, you couldn't get one on the NHS, not quickly. You'd have to wait a couple of years at least.
I can't wait that long.
And they would have to be very sure that the man of your age was absolutely certain that he wanted one.
I really want one.
And it would involve a certain amount of psychological counselling.
I don't need counselling. I know what I want. I've never been so certain in all my life.
Right. Well, Sam, look, if you just gave yourself a little time...
I don't want to go through what I went through with Jane ever again.
It might be a little costly. But you could always go private for a vasectomy.
I'm really wrong. You might want to consider HRT. Oh, no, I've just the thing. Some lovely herbal teas to help ease the slide. Isn't it?
I'm sorry I'm late, Roxy. I had something to do.
There's something, isn't there?
Yeah, but I've got to work, Roxy.
Well, it's funny that, Alex, because I've got to have this baby.
Yeah, well, I'm here now, so...
Get your hands off me. Well, don't think you can go all touchy-feely on me just because we're in class.
Oh, you didn't really mean what you said this morning.
You're just so out of bounds, mister. I've got something to do. No touchy-feely. Got it? Ooh. Oh. Well, I'm not till we've had this baby anyway.
All right, love. How you feeling?
Fine.
What? Just fine? Not glowing? Not blooming yet? Sorry, it's early days yet, isn't it? Got a lot to get through before you start showing. Sure you're all right?
Lovely lady, can I make you a star?
Oh, your video's for kids.
It's for kids? No. Look at you. You're perfect. Be immortalized on film and let your beauty radiate.
Check will be okay. Good.
Sorry? I'm not sleeping up there. The altitude will give me nosebleeds.
By cancellation?
What?
Nothing.
I've got enough on with this earache. I can't hear a thing.
When?
What?
Nothing. Well, the day after tomorrow. Yeah, that's okay. Cheers. Bye.
Oh, and you could have told me about Celeste.
Dennis, shut up! Rachel?
Yes, Samuel, I have thought about the guttering.
I'll pay you back. Out the housekeeping. But, well, they need a massive deposit up front. For the soil piping, the down piping, the stack. I mean, they're just wasting away and soon it'll be raining in and... Well, look, I'll pay you back.
Look, I do live here, Samuel. It's only fair I should pay my share of the maintenance. Who do I make the cheque out to?
I'll fill that out.
I'm sure you will. And the price?
Well, it's a snip.
You know what he did to Jane, and he's still out there, doing it over and over and doing it. And if Jane ever meant anything to you, then you'll go out and you'll find Armstrong.
And I'll give him a piece of your mind.
No, you'll lamp him.
Why? Why must you hurt so much, Ryan? When you know how natural it is for you to heal. It's inside you. It's what you should be. You're a carer.
Oh. And you're the architect of my destiny now, are you? So, what A-levels did you take for that one, Josh?
The right ones.
You will find Armstrong. Do you understand me? And you'll hurt him. You will really hurt him.
You don't remember me.
Should I?
I delivered your daughter, Della. I wasn't around for the twins, but I was there for Della. And Jane. What beautiful babies they were. What beautiful, beautiful babies.
Ready for the plumber, Sam? The plumber? With his plumb line and his monkey wrench? Ready to re-erect your sadly dangling pipework? Plumber, Sam? Loose pipes? Oh, really? Loose women, I suspect.
No, it's the pipes.
Ballcocks.
You should have followed me out.
Thought you were coming back.
Oh, find someone to talk to, did you? Find someone to get on nicely with. Did you find yourself another Jennifer Taylor, did you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know what? You're just faithless. Yeah, you are. And you're vile like Danny and Woody.
Hey, Woody's all right.
No, he's not. He's your father's brother. Mum!
Woody's all right.
What?
What are you wearing?
Ornament. I have an audition.
You cannot wear that in front of that creep. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that today I'm doing something different. No need to feel jealous. I know you've got a thing about Django.
I have not. Well, not anymore. There's someone else.
Really? Anyone I know?
Well, yeah, actually. I've known him a long, long time.
I think I know the chap. It's a wonderful idea.
So that's great. 1 o'clock will be fine then.
Yeah, great.
Oh, great. Oh, I am glad. Yeah, that's good. So, oh, Ryan! Will you be free for lunch today? Because I'm going to be seeing Sam and Woody and Celeste are going to come too.
Sorry, extracurriculars. Career stuff.
Oh, Ryan, please. I am going to be introducing Sam and Celeste, you know. They'll get on very well. They'll probably make a very good couple.
Lovely.
I've got a date.
Oh, don't worry, Sam. I wasn't actually going to set you up on a blind date.
Oh, no. For the operation.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, you won't really want to meet Celeste at all, will you? I mean, I'm sorry, that was a very bad joke. I apologise. It does seem a pity, though. You know, you'd make a really lovely dad. Are you really sure about this?
You know I'm sure.
Jimmy, Betty tells me you've got a secret admirer.
Really?
Can't you guess? Frankie.
All right.
Auntie Fee, I just wondered if I could ask your advice.
Yeah, of course. What can I do for you?
Well, I want to...
Yes, Ryan?
Well, it's just that, I was thinking...
You want to study medicine?
Yeah.
Well, you would have to take at least 2 science A-levels, and you'd have to repeat this year. How does that sound?
I could do that.
Well, that's wonderful, Ryan. You should talk to your mum. She'd be delighted. I think that's wonderful that you've made such a life-changing decision, such a fresh start. Very... grown up.
You still here?
Yes. Would you know something else? I've been here a lot longer than you, pal. In fact, I was knocking around with Natalie long before the days of you and Roxanne even dreamed of getting together. And I don't know what it is between you and Natalie, but she is a beautiful woman, and I'll tell you something else and all that. As long as she wants to keep seeing me, boy, she will still see me. Got it?
No, you don't have to have money.
And I know a couple of things about you, don't I?
Like?
Like, who was that lovely little blonde bird you was knocking about with last year, eh? All lovey-dovey down the marketplace. Weren't your missus, was it? Have some of that. Get off my case.
And how much more fun do you intend to have, Mother, with an adulterer, a murderer, and a desperate old slapper?
Oh, no, Woody, no, please, he's just...
Calm down. I'm gonna...
It's okay, Sam's a good boy, so this will be fine with him. You heartless, callous idiot.
Cause you're my special thing. I'm flying without wings. Your turn. You can do it, Fiona. You can fly like an eagle. Okay? I'm flying. You don't need wings to fly. Do you believe you can fly? Do you believe it? I'm
flying without wings.
You should thump me because you want to. Not because you're Ryan's whipping boy. Come on, I'll give you one free shot. I deserve it.
No, don't.
No, I can't stop thinking about...
Jane?
I really screwed up. I feel so weary of it all. And so...
Alone without her. Yeah, I know.
All my fault.
It's not. After you, she came to me. And for the very first time, I fell in love.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. We could be like Ryan and lay the blame somewhere else, or we could just be grateful for the time we had to share with her. We should cherish our memories, Sam.
I don't deserve to. I can't go through this again. So... I'm gonna have a vasectomy.
Scalpel. It's no use. I need something bigger.
Boys. So, you think you can sell me goods that are not of satisfactory quality? Goods that are not fit for their intended purpose? Well, guess what my intended purpose is now? I'd ask you for the money back, but I know you probably wouldn't have it. But you're going to make it up to me, okay? You know Woody Dexter, right?
Well, did you do it? What did you really think I'd do, Ryan?
You owe me.
I owe you nothing. Doctors save lives, not ruin them.
Don't you start preaching to me.
And now you have a choice. You can either save Sam, or you can let him ruin himself. Sam's having a vasectomy.
Still no use.
What she's wearing?
Stuns me.
Was that really good? Are you going to use it?
Rachel said you walked out of school.
And?
Fiona, what's got into you? This is embarrassing, behaving like a teenager. Oh yeah, you're going to seduce a man half your age?
Age doesn't come into it.
You're too old for him, Fiona. And you're carrying my baby.
Actually, you're only half right. Turns out, I'm too old. And that's all. There is no baby.
Oh, sweetheart.
Menopausal women can't perform such miracles.
Do it. Do it for Jane, for Celeste, for any and every girl you've ever laid your sad little hands on. But especially for Celeste, because she's still alive, and you might touch her again.
Josh told you.
Of course Josh told me. What do you think he is, your friend?
He said I'd ruin my life.
It's all and everything you ever deserve.
What's that?
Just worried about you, that's all.
Why?
I can always tell when there's something on your mind. Yep. I'm afraid it's that obvious. Look, I'm just saying, I'm here if you want to share. That's all. I'm here.
It's Ryan.
Ryan. What's he been up to?
Nothing. He's just being creepy.
Creepy. Well, anything I can do? Do you want me to decreep him for you? We can do it. All we need to do is go down to the anti-creep supply shop first thing in the morning. Well, in fact, why wait? We could do it now.
That would be a good time. Looks like they're out on the town again.
Who?
Natalie and Woody. Out on the town. They're just leaving now.
Tonight?
I was angry. I was angry that Mother invited that tart. Sam. She invited Sam. She just kept going on about how good the two of you would be together. She didn't even think about how I'd feel, and she did not think for 1 second that we might be good together.
We might have been good together, I know. You can be so sweet, Ryan, when you're being kind, but when you're not, you're just plain wicked.
I don't mean to be.
You do mean to be. It's almost if there's two of you. There's sweet Ryan, these big, strong, healing hands, and that's the Ryan I want to be with. But evil Ryan just keeps getting in the way.
Sam brings out the worst in me.
You've got to forget about him. Because until you do, there can be no me and you.
I can't.
You won't even try.
I hate him.
Not even for me. Goodbye, Ryan.
Who wants a piece of Sam Armstrong?
We're not just nurses, Dr. Harper. We're women, and this is a crime against womankind.
You'd better prepare yourself, Samuel. The police will be popping by later on.
The police?
Oh, there's a thief about. He's taken everything. My home, my bed, my baby Ben. He's usurped my capacity to teach my niece, and he has misappropriated rabbinical respect. Oh, and he's taken all my money. It is the latter that the police will want to speak to you about.
What?
Your daylight robbery. I see no resurrected gutters. I see no floods dammed, no leaks stoppered.
Rachel?
You lied. And whatever sordid little shenanigans you had planned, you'll have plenty of time to replan it when in jail. Oh, is that a knock I hear on the door? Well, say bye-bye to Lucy. Say bye-bye to baby Ben. And say bye-bye to freedom.
Rachel, it's not for the gutters.
No.
I'm having a vasectomy.
Thrown out of bed?
No, I just couldn't sleep. Besides, there was nothing to stay in bed for.
Diddums.
Where's nothing?
It's 7 o'clock in the morning, Alex. I mean, honestly, she's probably asleep.
Are you sure?
About your inescapable destiny in the service of mankind, or your imminent personal ruination?
Both.
Only one will come to pass.
Which one?
It's your choice. It's your choice. Your choice. Your choice. Your choice. Your choice. Your choice. Dennis, or me? Me it is then.
What?
Nobody upon God's precious earth should be expected to brave Dennis's unsavoury emanations. Go back to sleep, Samuel. Big day ahead. Snip, snip.
You're the only one, Ryan. You can put things right.
I can't do anything.
You can. You saved my life. And you say you're helping me now, but you're not. You're just being controlling and wicked. You've got the power to do good, but you don't. You just do bad things. Well, now's the time to save another life. Sam. What he's doing is wrong, so you should speak to him. You've got to do something good again.
Why should I?
Because Sam will listen to you. You've got his whole future in your hands. If you do this, and if you speak to him, then you'll turn both your lives around.
Here, pass me the microscope, will you? This is going to be a minute procedure. Talk about NHS cock-ups. Sam?
You've got to understand, I'm not taking advantage of your good nature, but after today, my life's never going to be the same.
Oh, Sam, what's the matter?
I want...
You want?
Just one last time.
Just one last time?
Yeah, before I...
Before you...
Before I want Celeste.
Ryan.
Sam? Ryan.
Mr. Wells, come. Sit down.
Well, I deserve it, I suppose. I've done some pretty awful things.
Haven't we all?
No, I mean some pretty extraordinarily awful things.
Only in hindsight, perhaps, might the ordinary things we've done seem extraordinary.
What I've done might tear apart two families.
Whatever your reasons.
I was angry and vengeful.
Reason enough.
But not anymore. I regret what I've done, and I'm sorry. I just want to put it all right.
Put it right, Mr. Wells. As only you know how.
Go home. At least you have a home to go to. And a family. Waiting for you there.
The truth is, you'd be a fool to have a vasectomy. Especially at your age, without having had a family of your own yet. I mean, you're doing a great job bringing up your brother and sister. I know for a lot of reasons you've made a lot of sacrifices. But having a vasectomy, Sam, that's one sacrifice too many.
Ryan.
And who knows? One day you might meet the right girl and...
No, I don't deserve to meet anyone. Ever again. I mean, you agreed.
I know, and I'm sorry. I was jealous of you and Celeste.
What, Celeste?
You have a history. When my mother tried to set the two of you up, I could only think the worst. But you're different now. You're a responsible family man, and I should learn to trust you. And I should learn to trust Celeste, because I love her. Sam, cancel your plans for this afternoon.
Django, I just cannot believe that I was in your pocket here. I flew.
You're a natural fly girl.
Yeah, well, I never dreamt that I would see the day.
There'll be many more days. Many, many more dreams come true. You're a very special lady. You're a pretty foxy lady. A vintage vixen.
Vintage?
Like my lady mother.
Mother?
I don't go there, not since my mother. She was a very special lady. Just like you.
You pays your money. You makes your choice. Your choice.
I want to live! I want to live! I want to be able to give life!
Oh, the wicked warlord contemplates the inevitable collapse of his evil empire.
Absolutely. There's not a lot left to lose. This is all pretty ugly, isn't it? You don't like me very much, do you?
Peanut.
Thank you.
Don't ask me. You're master of your own destiny. You'll be like me, Sam. Barren. Forever childless. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice.
Stella, Ryan.
Oh my God!
Ryan,
he's
stop
going to
panicking,
die.
Ryan. Well, do something. What can I do, Ollie? Oh, it's just right.
Well, I'll never get over it.
Ow!
You saved my life.
It's what people do, Ryan.
It's what good people do.
Oh, Nat spent all morning in casualty.
But you're okay.
Yeah, it was Woody. I thought he might have broken his hand, but it was just bruised.
But you're okay, yeah?
Yes, Alex, I'm fine.
A couple of laps attacked them, but Woody saw them off.
I love you. Roxanne.
You are silly, know that? Go on, do something useful.
You saved my soul.
I'm sorry. I know I should have said something sooner, but I believe in second chances. And I know you should never have considered a vasectomy for whatever reason.
I hope you don't mind, but by the way of thanking you, I've invited someone to see you. Or maybe I shouldn't have.
Hello.
Hi.
Had you worried, eh? I mean, Natalie, getting caught up in a beating meant for me.
What are you talking about?
And that ain't very clever, Alex. I mean, sending a couple of amateurs to play in the big league. What were you thinking of? That is beneath you.
Are you suggesting that it was...
What I'm suggesting, pal, is I ain't going anywhere.
Well, neither am I, pal.
What goes on between you and me stays between you and me. Let's just agree to leave it like that, eh? Stay out of my way.
And I'll stay out of yours.
I can see you've got a lot on your mind, Alex. Do you know what? I think it's really nice and all the way you worry about Natalie. Especially after what happened to Jane.
Jane?
I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to my Celeste. You got daughters, you know what I mean.
Yep.
Quite lucky, really. I seem to have dodged most daughter traumas so far.
You're pretty good at dodging blows, too.
Well. Between you and me?
Okay, between you and me.
Boxing. East London, light middleweight. That was before the accident.
Accident?
I think I want to be a doctor.
Oh, Ryan, that's a wonderful idea. And do you know what I'd like?
Celeste.
Don't panic.
I'm sorry.
I would like us to be a couple again.
And so will I. But I want things to be like they were. I don't want my mother to know, and I don't want your father to know either. It's not that I don't want them to know, it's just that...
Look, I know. It's okay, Ryan. We'll be discreet.
And slow. I want to take things slowly.
Look, we'll be discreet and we'll take things slowly.
Very slowly.
All right, very slowly.
Oh, this thing is gonna kill me. Here. There's definitely something in there.
Natalie assures me I'm not menopausal. Not at all. I'm not like
Like?
Rachel.
Rachel?
Oh, I've been such an idiot.
No, you just panicked, that's all. Another baby disappointment, and you thought it might never happen. But it will. We just gotta give it more time.
You want to keep trying?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, what must I have looked like?
You look very, sweet, you know. Sweet 16.
Oh, don't.
Sorry.
Oh, well, I'll stop pretending to be something I'm not, and I suppose I'll have to face the music and go back to school tomorrow. Let Tom be the only sweet 16-year-old in the house. It is his privilege, I suppose.
Well, he has waited all his life for it.
So, what about that baby?
About that baby? Yeah.
Ooh, what's that, darling?
Nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing.
I'm glad you're in casualty. I mean, I'm glad you didn't...
Spend the night with Woody? Well, that isn't inevitable either, you know. So you don't have to worry about it.
I still don't have to like him, you know.
No, of course you don't, I know. Actually, Ryan, you did something today which I really should have done. You talked Sam out of the vasectomy.
Yeah, he felt guilty.
Yeah, about what happened between him and Jane, yes, I know. I don't know what I was thinking, I don't know. I mean, where was my judgment?
You feel guilty too. You weren't there to help Jane when the whole Sam thing happened. So you feel by punishing Sam now you can make amends.
Oh, Ryan.
I wasn't there for her either, Mother. Whichever way I look at it, whatever I try to do about it now, nothing will ever change that fact.
Oh, Ryan.
I've decided something, though.
What's that, darling?
I'm going to be a doctor.
Oh, Ryan!
Well, I came to apologise. And to say that perhaps it might be best if we,
Forget?
Great. Oh, and, perhaps if we meet again...
We'd pretend that we'd never met before.
Well, if we meet again, that is.
We'll meet again, Alex. Have no doubt about that.